Hello, thank you for joining me again today. I'm so glad you did. So I'm going to try and do an intro because I feel like maybe some people click on my videos and like, who are you? What's going on? So I am a fat chick in a barn. My name is Dee. I have lost 70 pounds. Well, after Thanksgiving, maybe gained some of that back. But anyway, I need to lose 30 to 35 more pounds. I was formerly morbidly obese. So I am literally just a fat chick in a barn. I am not a doctor. I'm not a nutritionist, not a health coach or anything like that. I'm just giving opinions as in the midway of my journey fat person. So we're going to react to these videos that Funtie Times has so kindly pulled off of the TikTok for us. I'm going to react to the one that I think is the most interesting, because I've just recorded this video without hitting record. Okay, so we're gonna try and hit record this time, and I'm just gonna react to like one person because this video was 30 minutes long. So let's go.
Yep, here it is. Oh, that girl's getting a lot of laughs, a lot easier than me. What is it? I think it's because she's fatter. How can I get more laughs? Maybe if I was a bit fatter. And then suddenly I was fatter and doing comedy.
Okay, so what's the problem here? Let's continue to see what the problem is.
So I'm just gonna mass reply to all of the repetitive negative comments I've been getting in this video.
Okay, I have to say I like her nails, or their nails. This individual looks like somebody who has special pronouns.
So I don't have to keep going back and forth with these people. So one of the comments is that she's always been fat or she has a thyroid condition that made her gain weight.
Okay.
First of all, she has not always been fat. She's always been slightly chubby, and
I don't trust your judgment on the slightly chubby. Let's see what slightly chubby is, she says.
And her body's been like what some people
they say
would consider not proportionate or like awkward. So I feel like that can play tricks on you. But I found headshots from before she was famous, like portfolio photos or whatever, and she was maybe a size 14.
Is she a great big fat person? Oh my gosh, just size 14. He was kind of chubby. Sorry, I was a size 14. I wish I was a size 14.
Much smaller than she was during the Fat Amy era. So, no. And then the fellow fat people that have been commenting saying like, well, I'm fat and I don't care. Why do you care? It's her body, blah, 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 blah. I don't care that she lost weight.
It sounds like you care. Honestly, it does sound like you care.
I don't give a shit that she lost weight. People lose weight to pander to the masses every day.
Okay, I'm losing weight for my health. I am losing my weight to feel better so that I don't have continuous back pain. You know, that's why. And you know, honestly, when I had lost weight before, because that's the other thing is I'm a yo-yo dieter, and when I've lost weight before, because I've lost this weight like 3 other times, so it was about appearance for me. It was like, oh, I want to look hot, I want to fit into, you know, this dress or these shoes or whatever, you know. And really when I started this time, I really didn't care because I'm like, I am 46 years old. No one gives a shit about what I look like. So, except maybe my husband. Other than that, nobody gives a shit. So, this time it was a completely different approach. Because it was an approach of, I want to be healthier and I want to live as long as possible.
I don't give a shit. Is losing weight solely for appearance fat-phobic? Yes, it is, but that's
Yes, I'm fat-phobic because I want to live. I don't want my life cut short by some stupid choice that I made. Oh my. Okay. This like really upsets me because my mother was a smoker and an alcoholic. And so when she eventually got lung cancer, their first option was to take her lung out. They couldn't do that because she had cirrhosis of the liver and she would have bled out on the table. And so after she passed away, I racked my brain thinking, what is something that I'm doing every day that's killing me, that in the end is going to kill me? And that eating highly palatable processed foods was what it was. Like, no joke. You know, I needed to do a video on like what I used to eat in a day, because I used to eat from the vending machine at work. I used to eat fast food for at least like 2 meals out of my day, if not 3, you know. Yeah, and that was what was killing me. So, you know, there are good ways to die and bad ways to die. And I've, you know, getting diabetes and having parts cut off of me, or, you know, heart attacks or whatever, is not an appealing way for me to die. Hey, it might happen regardless of what I do, but at least I'm going to do my best to not allow it to happen. Okay.
That's a video for another day. The problem that I have is that she built her career on the backs of fat people, specifically fat women, evidenced by the clothing line she came out with
Okay, I had no idea that she had a clothing line.
just for plus size women, because she knew she'd make money off of it because that was her target audience.
Okay, who else has done that? Tess Holiday. You know, and the thing is Rebel Wilson may not have ever thought she was gonna lose weight. Like, this individual probably doesn't think they're ever gonna lose weight. You know, I had gotten to a point that I wasn't gonna lose weight, and the only reason I restarted this journey was because I was going to Wacken, and my friend who had been to Wacken before, and as an aside, Wacken is the largest open-air heavy metal festival in the world, held in Wacken, Germany. It's like Woodstock, only for heavy metal music. Who knows if that will ever happen again now, after the thing that's going around. Regardless, I started losing weight again because my friend recommended that I do that so that I could walk around Wacken. And I was like, well, if I've got to walk and try to build up my stamina, I might as well cut back on what I'm eating and try to lose some weight. And here we are.
She used the fat experience and negative fat stereotypes and fat tropes to build a career.
So, I don't see the problem here. She found a niche as an actress and a comedian, and I don't know what else she does, and she exploited it, which you would too. If there, I would too. Well, maybe I wouldn't do it now, but I'm sure that when I was morbidly obese, I would have been like, what, you want to pay me money for acting in a movie as a big fat girl? Yeah, I'm down. I mean, I wouldn't do that now because I'm trying to lose weight. I mean, maybe I'd wear a fat suit like Fat Thor. I don't know.
Make a name for herself, make money, and once she was done with that, she decided to publicly announce that being fat was a bad thing. Now she's bettering herself.
Well, to a certain extent, being fat is a bad thing, so...
Implying that it wasn't good when she was fat.
No, that is not what that means. Because you go to college to better yourself, that you're not implying that there was something wrong with you before, you're just trying to get an education to better yourself.
And that's the issue. You can't build your career on the backs of fat people and the fat experience and make a bunch of money off of it and get famous off of it and then shit on it.
How is she shitting on fat people? This is what I don't understand. I mean, she was the fat trope, as you will, and she lost weight. What is the problem? Even if she was like, yeah, I was kind of chubby before, and then I thought, hey, if I got fatter, I would get more famous. So, I mean, how many actors have changed their appearance 4 jobs. I mean, Chris Hemsworth, he, got all shredded to be Thor. Then he had to get even bigger, had to sauce his face off to be able to play Hulk Hogan. What about, Batman? The hell is his name? Christian Bale. What about him? He starved himself down to be like 105 pounds or whatever for The Machinist. This is pretty normal for Hollywood. I don't know why you're getting upset about this.
If she would have lost weight and been like, yeah, I just lost weight because it was a personal choice and
How do we know it wasn't?
I'm still the same great person I was when I was fat, blah, blah, blah.
Has she said that I am not the same great person I was when I was fat? Has she indicated this anywhere that I mean, not that I know of, but...
That would be a different story. It's the issue that she's framing it as she's somehow better now and it's not too late to change or whatever.
See, this is the thing, is I feel like these individuals, they just get it into their head that everybody's like, oh, I lost weight, so I'm better than you are. And that's not what's happening. Me losing weight has no bearing on this individual or my friends or anything else. It's my choice. I'm not somehow subconsciously being like, oh, fat people are bad. Fat people suck. I don't like fat people. I'm not saying that. And neither is anyone else losing weight. We're just making a personal choice. I want to live. Maybe somebody wants to, fit into that dress or wear a bikini at the beach, summer beach body or whatever. Has no bearing on anyone else. It's hubris to think this. And selfish.
Whatever the she's saying, like, that's the issue. I don't care that she lost weight. Nobody cares that she...
Yes, I think you do care that she lost weight. And so is everyone else making these response videos.
Lost weight. We care about the way that she is framing it and putting being fat in a negative light.
Okay, even if she was like, okay, I lost weight and all you fat fuckers suck because you can't do it. Your whole world should not be pinned onto the back of Rebel Wilson. I don't understand people that do that. I don't.
When she literally built a fortune and a career and fame off of it.
Point number 1, she was only a size 14 before gaining weight. Yes, Rebel gained weight for her career, but a size 14 is still not small by any means. If she gained a few more sizes to further her career, who cares? She was one of the lucky people that could profit off of being overweight. Good for her.
So this is also another thing, because there's like how many? 2/3 of the population are overweight. At least. All the way up to super morbidly obese. And you know how many people get discovered and become famous? I mean, it's like a 1 in a million chance. So the fact that she got discovered for being an obese woman or a chubby girl or whatever, the chubby, funny, fat girl, whatever, that's like super lucky on her part. Just like everyone else who's got discovered. Just like, Chris Hemsworth. Just like, Jason Momoa. Just like, I don't know any of the famous women right now. Catherine Zeta-Jones, but she's like old now. But it's a 1 in a million. It's probably even greater to be, a greater or slighter chance to be the fat woman, to be discovered, to be the funny fat chick. I don't know. Maybe I'm making that up.
Point number 2, she said she improved herself by losing weight, which implies she thought she was bad before. Someone saying that they are a better person than they were yesterday, or last week, or last year, does not mean they think they were a bad person then. It just means...
Yes. Because you're only in competition with yourself. All you gotta do is be better than you were yesterday. That's it. And so she did improve herself by becoming better. And the other thing that these individuals don't seem to realize is like the internal changes that occur when you're losing weight. I think that you really do start kind of understanding yourself better and understanding how, your relationship to different things. Like, I mean, obviously food, but like, you get out of your comfort zone and you start seeing maybe who you really are, or I don't know, just my theory.
Means they believe they're better now. I personally think I'm a better person now than I was 3 years ago, but I don't think I was a bad person then, just less mature than I am now. So I don't know where you get the idea that Rebel hated herself when she was fat solely from the fact that she said she improved herself by losing weight. And let's take the weight loss out of this entire equation for a moment. If Rebel believes she is an improved person now, for whatever reason, who are we to tell her she's wrong? We don't know her.
Yes, my point. We don't know her.
If you, as a random commoner, with no insight into this woman's life, say that it's wrong for her to tell the world that she improved herself, then I have to believe that your ill-informed thoughts were formed on the basis of deep-seated jealousy that you don't seem to know how to cope with.
I concur. So I'm just going to react to that one because this video is already like 16 minutes long. So, closing thoughts. I think individuals like that are delusional. That's the only explanation I have for it. I don't understand it. Me losing weight has no bearing on anyone else. It's my problem, my internal choice. I don't understand. I don't. I really don't. So that's my closing thoughts. Thank you, Funtie Times. I am totally Viking your video. Yeah, I don't understand that thinking. So, I mean, who cares? And maybe it's because I'm not invested in Rebel Wilson. Maybe if it was somebody I was invested in and they were like, I hate, I used to have green hair and now I don't have green hair, but I think green-haired people suck now. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think it would be, if I was so invested in them, I'd probably be like, well, oh well, I guess, you don't have to agree with everything everybody says. You don't have to agree with everything everyone does to be able to like them. And I just don't feel like you should pin your self-worth on a movie star because you will always be disappointed. You will always be disappointed, because they are just people too. And they make mistakes, and they do dumb things, and they say dumb things, and not that I'm saying her losing weight's dumb, but they're just people like everyone else, and they do things just like everyone else. Anyway, with that, I will see you in the next video. Air hugs, and I am out.